Okay, so today's job, we're going to be changing 3 radiators, kitchen tap, basin tap, changing this Nest over to a standard twin channel programmer because the customer can't get on with the Nest, so we're just going to make it a little bit more simpler. It's an open vent system, so I've bunged the tank upstairs, but when I came down to the airing cupboard, I've found this very handy isolation valve, which is our central heating isolation. So that's our cold feed. So I've locked that off just to make sure that the bungs aren't letting by upstairs. So that's a good start. Radiators we're going to be changing. We've got that one there to be changed. As you can see, it's well past its use by date. That's the basin tap that's being changed in there. We've also got this hallway rad that's going to be changed. Got the living room rad to be changed there, that kitchen tap and this hob, and then I've just got to sort out the condense on the outside, upgrade that to 1.25 inches. So yeah, we're just going to start by getting this rad off first and then changing the valves on it. So just drain this one radiator out. Don't know if you guys know about these plumb thumbs, I think they're called. So just helps lock off each side of the rad, so that when we take this radiator out, we shouldn't get any water coming out of it, so it just stops any drips coming out. So this one's drained out, ready to take out now. So all 3 radiators are off the wall. That's one off there, that one's off. These plumb thumbs, absolute lifesaver, because the amount of black water that came out these radiators, you don't want them going over all these carpets. So yeah, that's the last one that's off there. So I'm working on the one in the living room. Josh is gonna probably start on the hallway one, I'm guessing. Just gonna change the valves over and then get the new radiator on and start piping up, or just connecting it up. So the first rad's on, we are nice and level. So what we're going to do here is just going to put a chrome main line on this side. I've had a tube or chrome pipe in there, so rather than getting the extended ones, because I'm not usually comfortable with the telescopic ones, I don't trust the rubbers, so just putting a couple of chrome main lines on there, and then we've got a bit of play to pop a bit of 15mm chrome pipe in, just to make sure that it marries up to each side of the valve. Right, radiator 1 complete. So 50mm of chrome pipe either side, just to act as 2 little extensions. So that's done. It's level. Josh is just unpacking the next one, so we're gonna get the hallway one done next. Right, that's another radiator done. Josh is working on the last one upstairs. Oh, he's about to get it on.
Look at that, it's fucking, it was heavy.
Is it? Do you want a hand?
Yeah, chuck it on.
Alright, come on then. Right, so the good thing here, although it's an open vent system, we've not had to drain down for either of the rads. Literally just bunged the system because we didn't have to adjust any of the pipe work. To be fair, even if we did, I'd be pressing anyway, so even if there was a bit of water in the pipe, it wouldn't really matter. But yeah, just doing this saves us from having to drain the whole system down and prevent any potential airlocks. Right, I'm just going to get these bungs off. Come on. Yes. That one off, and now oh God. Now I just got to go and open that valve downstairs. Right, just gonna pop the 3-port into mid position. And now let's open this. Oh, it goes down. Alright. Let's just start filling the system. We're just going to go around, probably start downstairs, open up all the valves, start bleeding the rods. Spot of lunch before we start on the wiring. In the meantime, Mr. Hamilton is getting down and dirty with the taps. Right, let's get started with the wiring. So we're going to be fitting this EPH A27HW twin channel programmer and the Combi Pack 3. So that's just your standard wireless room stat. So we're going to be taking this nest off. This is, well, should already be wired as a wire plan, so it should be a case of just taking the wires out of there, wiring it into here. Then obviously for the heating side, I'll either go out the wiring center, or if I've got space, I'll take it out the programmer to the room stat, but I'll see how I get on with this. Right, so I've just got the nest off now. If you're familiar with the nest wiring on a wire plan, number 4 is our hot water off, number 5 is just our common, and number 6 is our demand for hot water. So that black is going to be going to the common on the cylinder stat. That will be our hot water off, so that will be going to our normally closed on the cylinder stat. So see, that's just going to go into the hot water off, that's going to go into the hot water on. This link between live 2 and 5 will go, and whatever is in number 3, that's going to be our heating on, and obviously just got your live and neutrals. So I'll take that off, put the programmer on, and then I think I probably will just take the room's thermostat controls from the wiring center. Hopefully there's a spare terminal block. Yeah, there's a spare one in there, so I'll just take it out of there. I mean, that junction box seen better days as well. Okay, so I've got the new back plate on there. Now all I need to actually do is in the wiring center here, trace the grey cable, which is our heating on, which is connected to the white on the 3-port for heating on demand. And all I've got to do is basically put another bit of cable into there, and that will then feed the power to, where's it gone, I just got it out, to my wireless receiver on here. And it also needs a live and neutral. So yeah, just get that done. Scratch that, what I just said. Slightly different here, because obviously this was a nest, so there isn't a separate thermostat. So what I need to do actually is the hot water heating on, which is the grey cable going into there. That's going to go to our common, and then number 3, which is our normally open, that will then feed back to the white to tell the 3-port to motor over for heating. So yeah, slight difference there. So there's a spare terminal there, so I'll probably just move one of these over and take a cable out of each one to feed the common and the normally open on there. Right, that's all done. So the receiver's on, the twin channel programmer's on, wiring's all done. Let's just flip the power on. Okay, that's definitely a good start. Right, let's set the times on this first. Where the clock's set. Right, let me settle this and then we'll come back and do some test runs. Okay, clock's all been set, so it's on auto at the moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to boost it for the heating. So if we do 1 hour there, that should click. Right, that's clicked. Now if I turn this up, so it's just showing 22.8 at the moment. So if I turn this up, we should get a green light on the receiver. Don't know if I need to, there we go. Right, green light there. 3-port start to motor over. Excellent. And there we go. Pumps come on as well. So that's working fine. Now let's turn the heating down. Yeah? Yeah, just to test the controls. Oh, my bad. Josh is just trying to type this test because we're about to do the hob and I've made the boiler fire up. Right, that's done. Now let's just do the hot water. Let's just turn that off. Put it on for hot water. Three-port, motors down, and we are good. So controls are all working as they should be. Happy days. Right, last job. This hob's coming out. We've got an old bayonet in there, so I'll cap that off. Put a gas cock there, depending on where the new connection is. I've got the new hob to go in there. Right, new hob is in. So nice bright blue flames. Just cutting the gas cock there. Couple of press elbows. There was an old bayonet there, so I'll cap that off as well. So yeah, that is all lovely jubbly. So yeah, this whole day job is done. So we've done the hob. Josh has done kitchen tap here, basin tap upstairs, 3 radiators, and rewired got rid of the nest and put in a EPH controls. So yeah, all good.